down to sleep. Yeah, I pray to Lord my soul to keep. Yes. My life never got the keys. Yeah.
Alright guys, welcome to the second episode of the restoration of this Honda CX500. Alright, there's some things I didn't record while I work. As you can see, the bike look empty. I removed all the electronics. I removed extra cage that hold the stock air filter or air box right here. Removed it. Removed the shock absorber. I didn't remember if I recorded that, but I removed that. And I removed the radiator. As you can see in the radiator, in there is kind of dirty. Not very rusty, but just dirty. And another thing is, I wanted to show you something. Look at this radiator. If one of you viewers are, some of you viewers are CX freaks or owners, you may know that the CX500 does not come with a electronic fan. It's cam driven. The previous owner of this motorcycle converted this to electric, and it looks very neat and fitted. It was welded right here. It's pretty neat, and it's very steady and looks durable enough. I will clean it up same way because it's kind of dirty. May even change the propeller or blade. In here, as you can see, don't really see a nut where it should go on, like the last owner cut it off. Looks kind of clean in here in case of no rust. Right here you got the oil indicator switch that's in the dashboard. Although I don't know these things, I had a wearing diagram for the bike and I studied it and threw it away, and I can do without it right now. As you can see, there's a hose right here for the water coolant. It leads to one end of the water pump, which is right here. There's the water pump, and it recycles back right here. And hose should be connected from here to the bottle for the reserve tank for the coolant. I removed the ignition coils. Pretty easy. Here are the ignition coils. Nothing is not wrong with them. Only thing, one spark plug is missing that was broken, and I have it and plan to fix it or change it, so that's okay. Got the ends, negative and positive for each coil, which connects to the one of the spark unit, which is a TI ignition spark unit. Right here you got a thermostat. The owner installed a no, it's not a thermostat. It's a thermostat. It connects to the dashboard temperature gauge, which was not good at the time that I rewired the bike. It was on a old, was it taco? Yeah, so on a tachometer. Is the tachometer, here is the temperature gauge. It's not good, and also it will be changed because I won't use that anymore. I'm going to change it into a single tachometer. I'm going to show a picture of it on eBay. I'm going to order it. And yes guys, I plan on sanding down the bike and prime and spray it, but when I remove and fix the engine I will, or during the process of fixing the engine. Right now I could remove the engine, but I don't have all the tools that I need to fix this motor. The main problem I think with the motor is this cylinder is corroded or seized inside, because the first time I took off this exhaust, in here was full of a lot of dirt, rust. It had a little burnt fuel, yes, but it was full of dirt. And also when you look at the exhaust valves in here, this bike is 4 valves per cylinder, 2 exhaust valves. When you look at the exhaust valves, a lot of rust is in there. Right now you can't see it because I didn't turn on the flash. In there is full of a lot of rust, and I say it's in a very bad condition. Right here's the exhaust. You barely even see any burn fuel in it for how long it has been abandoned. Look at it, it's just rust, brown rust, which should be black, and it's brown. Very, very poor condition in my case when I see it. And I lost one of the nuts for the exhaust, not the washer, is the nut, but I can replace it. On this side of cylinder, it's not too bad. It's in a fair condition, just needs a little cleaning. Stuffed old cloth in there. I'm going to show you the inside under the valve covers. Alright, I took it off. There is the valve cover. Under the valve cover, 2 exhaust valves, 2 intake valves, and the motorcycle is I think it's a 80-degree V-twin single cam, which is down here, right here, where I was trying to crank over the engine, but I see it was seized. Didn't make a single rotation, even off. Didn't even make off quarter, even an inch. It didn't budge at all. Alright, in here I got a little liquid on the old spark plug in case it was seized. Didn't try to take it out yet. I left it at its position. Here you can see the push rods. The push rods are the rocker arms, are a little rusty. They have oil on it. It has oil on it. I beg your apologies. It has oil on it, but it's still got a little rust. I'm gonna clean it anyway. Inside the engine is silver, shiny, like new. Glad for that, or else it would have to be changed. Over here inside the intake valve, it's kind of dirty, pollutant, but it's okay otherwise. Over here is inside of it is rusty, you know, it's seized. So over the cylinder right here you got a seized cylinder over on the right seized cylinder. Here's under the valve covers, kind of shiny, little oil stains, but I ain't gonna trouble it. The seal on the valve covers are pretty okay. I will plan on changing them, but it's okay for now. I'm gonna get it on back and show you the other one. Alright, here's the right cylinder. Has less thrust from the left cylinder. Has oil on it, silver and shiny, but inside where the spark plug is very rusty. It's in a condition that it can be released or taken out, but it's in a bad condition otherwise. Everything over here looks fine, and one of these days I plan on removing the engine and removing the cylinder heads, which will be exciting for me. So that's the cylinder head, not so different from the other one. Gonna put it on back. Alright, it's closed. I'm gonna remove this thing right here. It's like a guard from the coil and the water pump, which will be hot if the engine is started. So I'm gonna get that off and put it in a safe place. I removed this thing right here by the help of a ratchet angle 3/4 drive extension and a 3/4 drive 10mm socket. There's the thing right there. Screw it in. There's a part of the cycle where the coolant or water flows through the block, the engine block, to cool the engine. It's a liquid cooled engine. Here's the top. Got a little spring guard to cover it from anything else. A little cover mount to cover this thing right here. Everything is very dirty, but it will be clean. That's why I don't really fuss about it, because it will be cleaned. I will prime it and paint it. I should even remove this water pump and see inside, but they say you can get a little problem from the water pump when you're ready to start your engine. It leaks, very delicate, but I will try anyways, or I will think about it. Alright guys, we have came to an end to this video. No major work was done on the bike, just a small inspection. The next work or job to be done on this bike will be either the removal of this engine, this motor, which it will be rebuilt or overhauled, or just the removal of this swing arm with the rear wheel and fixing the drum brake. But the problem right now, why I'm not removing the rear wheel, I don't have a certain tool for the job. The job requires either an Allen key or up to 28mm nut, which I don't have such a big socket, and I don't have such big spanners. I got a small amount of spanners, mostly sockets, and I don't got one this big. The biggest socket I have is, I think, 22. Yes, 22. 22mm socket is the biggest I have. This right here is very big. It even looked like 1 inch. That would be 25mm. 25mm makes an inch. But I will see. I will either use a pipe wrench and pull it off. I don't know if it's going to destroy the nut or not. Whether it destroys the nut or not, I may use it and replace the nut, or just buy an Allen key set with an 1/2 inch drive ratchet angle. So as I said, this video has ended. It's my 3rd video. Hope y'all like, subscribe, share, leave a comment about how I'm recording this, because it might not be done properly. I'm new to YouTube, so let's see.